Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we have unfortunately already arrived at my final Catching Up on GFRIEND video. We had checked out GFRIEND for the very first time with Margot, have since then now dived into all their major releases throughout their discography and have now arrived with the final four, which are Feather, Fallin Lights, Crossroads, and last but not least, Apple. That is our lineup for today with an extra addition after recommendation within the comments, and that is what I was so interested in, and that is the storyline within GFRIEND's discography, which is why we are also going to be checking out the previous story and the butterfly effect before the specific music videos where they were released. And yeah, like mentioned, we have already arrived at the final, and yeah, we rushed a little bit through it, you know, like this is now the second time I finished all music videos of an artist in such way after Dreamcatcher. Back then we really did it across half a year or so. This time we did it across a few weeks, given that VIVIZ will be debuting this Wednesday, which I'm extremely excited for. And yeah, we wanted to do this actually yesterday on Sunday already, but I mentioned it in a YouTube community update. Hadn't been feeling too well over the weekend, and while my sleep schedule is pretty messed up because, well, now it's 4 AM Monday morning, best time to record such video, you know. But yeah, nothing else to add other than I'm extremely excited for the final four because I've read a lot of comments and many of them said this is going to be the best ones or the ones that you probably enjoy the most, and I'm ready for it. I'm absolutely ready for it. And yeah, so let's stop the talking, let's start reacting, and let's start diving into our final four GFRIEND music videos. I know that they, I think, have a few special clips or so for some B-sides. We will be getting to those when we check out the specific albums, because I think they have like 8 or 9 mini albums or so, plus 3 albums and whatnot. So we're going to be having a lot of fun with more GFRIEND. But yeah, for now, we're kicking this Catching Up on GFRIEND video off with Feather, which is the title track for the only K-pop album I own besides Blackpink's The Album. I talked about this story back in my first time reaction video to GFRIEND, about how I got this gifted for my birthday a few weeks basically after I got into K-pop, and never listened to it because not an every CD player, nor was I honestly really into good back then in this group or anything else besides Blackpink. You know, that obviously changed throughout 2021 as I became a multi-stan. And yeah, now we're here with its title track, Feather, which was released back on 1st July 2019. Feather, we're in summer. This definitely sounds like a summer release. You know, we already had Sunny Summer as example, all that kind of stuff. So probably going to a bit more brighter again, probably going to a bit more normal, I guess, before I think we will really be getting to the really interesting stuff in the last 3 of today. But either way, let's dive into this GFRIEND Feather music video. Let's check it out. Yeah, this is looking summery already. Obviously trying the best with... Okay. Obviously trying the best with all the names. Oh, and I actually... Okay. Nothing happened here. I did not spill anything. Don't worry. I think that's someone, right? So much going wrong here already. So much going wrong here already. The video has barely even started, and the video reloaded, and therefore the subtitles reloaded. I already spilled my cola. This is kicking off well, you know. This is kicking off well. But okay. Focus. Punya. Billy. Oh, I like that hair color on her a lot. Are we going to be having an instrumental chorus in a GFRIEND song? I think that'd be a first for title tracks. YouTube. Ooh. This is also way more electronic this time. Okay. Yeah, no, someone. No, I think that's someone. That's someone. Umji. Oh, she looks so pretty. Oh, such a simple location too, actually. Oh, this pre-chorus sounds insanely pretty. Vocals. we actually have an instrumental chorus in a GFRIEND title track? Oh wow, I think that's the first, right? Like we have some lyrics in the second half, but instrumental drop, okay. Yeah, but I dig this color on her a lot. Oh. Seriously though, why are they all so pretty? I talk about it in a moment, but that was such an interesting section here with this slightly drowned piano. This pre-chorus though, well, can we consider it like a first half of the chorus already? Actually more of a pre-chorus, I'd say. Yeah, but we actually have an instrumental chorus. Or a drop, that's so unusual for them. Okay. The music video, like mentioned, rather simple. But works solely for the summer theme, you know? Skip the second half now too. Come on, I want a really flourishing finale. Oh, that Unya vocal though. Yeah, but this is such an unusual, like not really unusual sound, but for them at least, you know? Ooh, the choreo though. And the visuals, of course. Alright. Okay. Heavy piano outro, what? Okay. Oh, but seriously, their logos are so cool. Literally every title track release had such a new logo and they look all so pretty. Holy moly. But okay. First things first, like mentioned, first I spill my drink, then the subtitles somewhere, then I feel I have a cough attack or something like that. This is starting good, you know, but it's really starting good because Feather is a lot of fun. Even though it's like mentioned a bit more generic, 100%, and also a bit different in comparison to some of the previous, well, what means some? To all the previous releases, because the one thing that I always praised so much about GFRIEND, what I absolutely loved about them is, in my opinion, one of their absolute signature trademark things, are their full choruses, are their lengthy, full melodic, vocal-focused choruses. So having them go here for a rather empty instrumental drop, it's quite an interesting choice, because obviously it sounds good, you know, it doesn't sound bad, but it's obviously something you're just way more used to, and obviously kinda drowns out a moment where we can have a great melodic section for them, you know? That's always the thing. I never have an issue with instrumental drops and whatnot, because instrumentals can sound just as fun, but this scenario here where it's like mentioned this more typical generic summer sound, it's okay, you know, but doesn't really flash me. And yeah, otherwise, the music video also went definitely more into a normal direction. I think, like mentioned, Feather, like mentioned before, and I really think this is the calm before the storm, before the other three we're going up to, with, because from what I saw, like Fallin and everything, that definitely looked a bit more, you know, explosive, intriguing. But Fallin, like mentioned, it totally fits the summer theme. It was probably, you know, it was more of a summer special album. Was it part of the typical mini album release? Let me check, because I think I can check it here. The 7th mini album, actually, it says. Okay. It totally works as a summer release, you know. That's the thing. It works as then, but doesn't really now, on the first listen at least, doesn't flash me as much as an example, Memorial did or Sunrise, you know. Again, though, obviously, they look insanely pretty, and that's actually something funny I can talk about, because one of the comments I saw under my most recent Catching Up On GFRIEND video was, that's always something I really enjoy reading, is when fans are thankful to reactors for reacting to their groups, and someone talked about how how nice he thought it is that I'm praising Umji's visuals, because apparently she got some flack for that, which is similar to what I read about Jihyo down the road too, where people said, oh, so cool that you're praising Jihyo so much because she always got a lot of negative comments and whatnot. I'm like, how could you? What? I mean, just, can I get a good shot? Umji, where are you? Umji, actually, because that's actually, I never opened it fully before, but I actually got an Umji photo card out of the Fever album. She's so pretty. Seriously, Umji's so pretty, and the teaser photos we got for the Beam of Prison mini album were also absolutely gorgeous. Really can't wait for Wednesday, what they have in store for us. I have not checked out the album teaser yet, actually. I think I want to go into that fully blind, but I do saw that Bob already sounds like a Bob. We're driving up, we gotta keep focusing on this. Like mentioned, it totally works as a summer release. It's totally fine for that, but nothing too flashing, you know. This time we actually keep out one of their biggest strengths, which is this melodic chorus, and instead put on this type of chorus. Like mentioned, it works as a summer release. It's not bad, but we're at least on the first experience, nothing that, you know, neither visually nor sonically really makes a wow effect on me, you know. Will probably be enjoyable and re-listens nonetheless, so I'm looking forward to that. And otherwise, we obviously, like mentioned, always, I'm trying to go for all the names. Sibi, Yuchu, Umji, Unya. And then so on. These two, that's someone and that's Yeren. I think that's someone, that's Yeren. I hope I'm right. Alright, that's it with our first music video of Catching Up On GFRIEND. Even though I actually do want to point out this one section after the first chorus, because that was pretty interesting. Obviously the choreo is pretty fun and dynamic, and we probably will be checking out more dance stuff down the road too, but yeah, that's the second chorus section, but what I really enjoyed was the opening to the second verse. Oh, we're already in the second chorus. Wait, I think we're already in the second chorus. Never mind, here, that part is really cool, actually. In the stark, somewhat drowned out piano. Again, she's so pretty. How the hell could you know, not see that, but yeah, that's what we'll support. Actually, it's such a short little section there, but that sounded really cool. But okay. GFRIEND's Fever, like mentioned, totally fine summer release. Nothing too crazy, obviously, and like mentioned, taking on one of the biggest strengths for a more empty chorus. It works for what it is, but I think we're going to get into the really good stuff up next. And that is, I think, their third Japanese release, Fallin. The thumbnail looks already pretty royal. This was released on 30th October 2019, so around 4 months after Fever. It was basically the calm before the storm, before we then got into the final two, which I think, like mentioned, go fully onto the story aspect of things. So let's stop the talk and let's start reacting. Our second of 4 music videos for this Catching Up On GFRIEND, Fallin. Let's go. Oh, and I think, yeah, I'm also talking about the, like, calm before the storm, because I think the... With no subtitles? Because I think that was the last release before Hype took over the company. Oh, but a piano-focused intro. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is already visually so beautiful. Oh. Alright, I'm digging this. Very calm and piano focused. Such a cool visual choice with the photos of the sky. Oh! Oh, and even I think there was a comment giving slight previews of what to expect, and someone said, I think this is the one you're looking for. And I think he's right. Yeah, I talked about a song with more softer vocal section than a more energetic chorus. Ah. Oh God! This takes the orchestra pop into a much more majestic direction, and it sounds so beautiful. Straight into the bridge. Oh. Fallin. He has voice though. Yo, but I'm so in love with that location there. I get to it again in a moment, but again though, seriously, how can you think Umji is not pretty? They all look so Light. Did not get a stylized GS logo. Okay, yeah, but I want to check about that comment, because I think I remember one comment stating or like giving me a slight preview of things for what's to come, and I think what someone said that's the one you're looking forward to. Yeah, I give you a tease for upcoming music videos. Favorite trendy G-friend, totally fit. Fallin Light, probably the one you're waiting for. I totally agree, because I think I don't know if it was in the third one or the second one, but I definitely talked about how I basically want a G-friend Deja Vu. You know, Deja Vu, easily my favorite Dreamcatcher song. I saw it something there. Is the song that I find so special within the disc series, because Dreamcatcher is known so much for their heavy energetic sound, but here they really take such a soft ballad approach for the verse picture and then go into their energetic epic sound direction for the chorus. And Fallin Light does similar, but in an even more softer and majestic way, because even here the chorus, even though it goes into more tempo and energetic direction, still feels so soft in comparison to previous choruses, and still has something so, I don't know, graceful in it, you know? Like mentioned, G-friend obviously as a vocal focus group, all have such pretty voices, you know? Their vocals just all sound so clear, so crystal clear. All their voices just have something so, you know, this chef kiss element in it. And Fallin Light captures and embodies that spirit so well. Like the beautiful instrumental here alone already. Like mentioned, the orchestra pop was one of the signatures as well, just like the pianos in between all the rock was for Dreamcatcher 2, or is for Dreamcatcher 2. But here they once again take it to a next level, where it's even more graceful than usual, or even more soft but majestic at the same time. And it's so freaking special. I already know that Fallin Light will be a song that I will absolutely love on re-listens. It's again no song that I will now need to re-listen here to point out specific stuff, because I can just say straight away, that's magic. That's magic right there. And I've talked about it a lot. You know, I'm pretty active on Reddit, where post on Cable Thoughts and share some stuff there. And ballads have really been getting to me lately, you know, whatever it's Mitzi from Itzy, which I've been getting into more again after re-uploading my reaction to that recently, or of Everglow's ballads and whatnot, and Dreamcatcher's ballad. Anyways, but like, this song does a lot for me. This song already, like, you know, already did a lot for me right now, but I feel like will even more so once I take off the camera and just lay there in bed and just do other stuff and then just let the music go over me fully. Oh wow. But also visually, again, not like mentioned, there is so insane pretty. Just repeat it again. How can you even try to, call that not pretty? But location I specifically loved here, not only these cool room shots where I like the contrast a lot between this red and dark room and this more bright room. This one here is so cool. Where is it? That's such a creative visual choice. This bluish room with the pictures of the sky, always the same one hung up on the, how you call it, on the ropes or whatever. That looks so cool. Otherwise, obviously, you notice it's a Japanese music video. It's a bit more simpler, but it's still so stunning. They look pretty as always. The styling is so pretty here too. Burning sky and everything. Once again, it was unfortunately not able to catch something of the lyrics, but the chorus sounds amazing because, like mentioned, we build up in such a beautiful way with these extremely soft sections. We have a lengthy intro too. We get a lengthy outro as well. And it just all culminates so well into this chorus, which we then also just continue the bridge straight after the second chorus, which works pretty well to make up the third chorus and its second half stand out even more. All the Light is easily, from now, at this point, easily top 5 alongside Mago, Sunrise, Memoria, and which one was it? I think that was the Time for the Moon Knight. I think that at this point from the time tracks, I think these are my top 5 at the moment. No specific order, but Fallen Light is stunning. I like the one comment said, what I was looking for. Well, we move over, of course. Yeah, Boomji, Choo-Choo, Sinbi, Sovon, Yeren. I think I remember that someone had that opening shot with the in Margot, so I think that's where I'm trying to. I think I think I'm safe now. I think so. Yuju, Unya, Boomji, Sinbi, Yeren, and so on. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm out of two already. And now, we're not moving over to another music video. Now we're moving over to the first of 2 special story-related videos that I got recommended that I should be checking out. Just, either before or whatnot, but I was like, let's step into it as we just squeeze it in there, make this a really special finale to this Catching Up on GFriend marathon. GFriend, A Tale of the Glass Bed. Previous story. That's the name of the video, around 2 minutes long or so. Let's see what I missed out on or what I, was anticipating and whatnot. Because the thing is about GFriend's story, like mentioned, many people compare Dreamcatcher to GFriend or said they're like, what the darker sisters of GFriend, everything, because Dreamcatcher also went on to have a very significant standout sound while going for a story aspect. But for Dreamcatcher was always a very prominent story that was absolutely more clearer to identify. GFriend was always a bit more subtle. Then in one video we go full on it, and the next one we go a bit more calm at it again, where you just really have these little details to look out for that you then gotta put together in some way. So let's get a little bit of a rewind here over these music videos. GFriend, A Tale of the Glass Bed, previous story. Let's see what we had going on here. And yeah, I think now we are on our hype.
Born and raised here, together.
We had a lot of them in the school aesthetics and just enjoying life as a group of friends. The recorder, the paper planes.
We lived ordinary lives, happy for being together.
Like mentioned, just very casual styling for the first 6 or so music videos.
The sun rose and set. The tides ebbed and flowed.
Who's talking here right now, though?
In the village, we were gifted small abilities.
Very song right now that's like pure ASMR.
Each of us appreciated our own power, but couldn't help being envious of the others. Envy is like a seed planted in our hearts, growing on its own, without water or care, twisting its vines amongst us. We were divided, our backs turned on each other. It's strange being alone, then it occurred to me, was the power a blessing or a curse?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Wishing we could turn back time, we stand at a crossroads.
Crossroads, smooth, stop, rewind, turn back time. Get a little baby song into my mind there, but okay. So that's the thing. I remember one of the most standout lines in Mago for me was 696, so magic. Such a killer, catchy line that you could always sing along. I was like, oh, magic. Okay, where's the magic here? You know, little abilities. The thing is, I think the only other K-pop group I can remember at the moment that had a story or a just a concept with powers going on is EXO. But the thing here is that they, from the get-go, from the debut on, had like, he got the power of the sun, he has the power of the time and wind and ice, and you know what? They really made it a big gimmick there. Here again, like I mentioned, it's rather subtle, because even now that they know, okay, they have apparently abilities, I have no idea who would have which ability, you know? And that's once again something cool, because it's all more subtle. But I'm already like mad right now seeing this, because like 1 year after that, or like 2 more music videos after this, it was over, you know? This was basically, we were just getting started, you know, all this build up, all this building up in, you know, we just now really got to the point where we're really going all full out on this type of idea and concept, and then it's honestly so sad. Like mentioned, because even back then, before I had checked out anything of GFRIEND, when I read that they had disbanded, like I'm always sad when I see groups disband, because I always think it's something very unfortunate to happen, and I really hope that a lot of the groups I really enjoy right now at the moment can avoid this type of stuff. You know, I already had to go through Sojin leaving Giada, me having to think, oh no, please don't have Giada disband. I really hope they're coming back soon. But yeah, this is now really where, like mentioned, it really starts to get integrated, where I'm like, okay, but also once again raises questions, because I'm like, okay, how will you know? Because like, did we have maybe like a timeline mess up here, where we basically, you know, the fingertip music video where they shot each other and whatnot, you know, does it really happen as fifth in the you know, in the universe, basically in the GFRIEND universe, or is it basically like that actually happens after the 10th music video is so in reality and whatnot, you know, this where we basically show different parts of the story in a mixed up order, whatnot, to confuse people. That raises more questions, because I think that's one comment I actually saw, where he said something like, oh yeah, the pawn gave them abilities or whatnot, you know, here this village. Basically, they're schoolgirls, they go to the local forest or whatnot, and like dance in the river, so, and didn't even know that they get powers from it and whatnot. And from a lake in the village, we were gifted small abilities too, you know, because we don't have an explanation here either. Each of us appreciated our own power. What is it? Like mentioned, we had the things with the paper planes and the recorder and whatnot, but I need more information. Hopefully the second one will give me like a lineup of like, that's her power and she has that ability and whatnot, you know, because right now I'm still like, okay, I see, but what's the big fish here? What's the big thing? Wish we could turn back time. We hit the crossroad. Okay, I'll tell the Glassbad previous story. That was the rewind, basically. And even now, it still all feels rather subtle. Oh my god, we're at 30 minutes and we haven't even reached the third music video yet. Actually, I do not mind if this goes 1 hour, so who cares? We're now going into the third music video. But this was now, like mentioned, I think the first music video under hype. Right now, I hope, by the way, that I don't get any issues with the copyright here. If yes, I'm gonna lose it. But that is Crossroads, released on February 3rd, 2020. So I think 2 weeks or so after this thing was released here. It was like a teaser build-up for this. Crossroads. Thumbnail looks I already see Clark visual there. Like mentioned, now that it's hype, I'm expecting a even bigger music video. Like mentioned, even though the cool music videos, basically like Fingertips or Time for the Moon Night, were all more... You saw that it wasn't done by a big company. So now, after Mago was such a stunning music video, I'm expecting budget for the final 2. So, let's stop the talking. Let's start reacting. Second to last GFRIEND music video for me to check out. GFRIEND's Crossroads. Check it out. 5? Oh, okay, I'm here for it. Is that Unya in blonde? Oh my god, that color suits her so well. But yeah, I saw Butterfly. I think the next one will called Butterfly Effect. Oh damn, we going what's that music video? Where the girl falls from the building? Oh, and what did the comments say? Actress G-Friend, okay. I see. Was a little teaser I got for this. Actress G-Friend. It's a big fan when music videos have additional content to make it, you know, something you want to check out again and again. Butterflies. Isn't that the same from Until Dawn? Okay, back to our epic orchestra sounds. OMG. Oh, that hair looks so cool on her. Cute. Oh, the hair. Okay, but seriously, that hair color on Unya is everything. YouTube choruses. No, that is. Oh, that's the actress G-Friend. I see why. Ooh, this chorus melody though. Oh, does Umchi have an ability about hearing something maybe? Oh, it's actually, again, yet a more casual look. The music video, or a personal one. Just focus more on the lyrics, I think. Wow. Yo, seriously, that might be my favorite Unya look to date. Oh wow. That color is so stunning on her. Ooh! These raw vocals there without any instrumental behind it. Wow. Oh, we have a rock guitar back at it. Very subtle, but it's there. It was. We're back to the same shot where we started. Yay. That's the logo. Wow. Okay. I think... Damn. I was about to say, I think the comment actually had something else to Crossroads 2. Not just actors as G-Friend, but this bandman song runner-up. and I see why. Because that definitely has a very personal touch to it, a very personal and meaningful touch to the entire thing. Because this was now, I think, the most casual aesthetic, at least in a while. Because like mentioned, we started off with these very casual school aesthetics and whatnot, just this group of friends basically at the beginning, and then got over a bit more summary and then a bit more storyline and all that kind of stuff. And now here we went full on back into a more casual style, but way better shot. Like mentioned, definitely saw that the budget is now different there, because like mentioned, they had a simple casual style going on since the beginning, but here it just was now obviously shot way more beautifully, way more atmospherically. Sound-wise, go back into their signature sound, which I really love, because like mentioned, what I didn't like too much about Feather was that we had this instrumental chorus there. It wasn't terrible, but this is the GFRIEND sound I'm here for. These full, lovely, vocal-focused choruses, and we were back at it, and it sounded absolutely stunning. And it just didn't sound stunning, but it looked stunning too, because like mentioned, this may very well be the best Unya look I've seen to date. Give me a good shot of Unya! I hope that's, by the way you pronounce it. No? Okay, I don't want to have to picture where she's crying. But again, great acting here, 100%. But yeah, you look great too. But wow, that Unya look is going on the thumbnail, I'm telling you. Unless Apple will be giving me even more insane visuals. But okay, GFRIEND's Crossroads, like mentioned, now went way more again into the story aspect, because now that we knew about how there's a dividement, I hope that's an actual word, but I think you know what I mean, that there was tension basically in the group of friends to do their powers and everything. Like mentioned, with great power comes great responsibility, and therefore they had some tension in there, and it all went a bit down due to that we now saw once again more of these personal group friendship type of moments and situations, with them crying, running from problems, being just in a bad situation themselves, but then feeling relieved. It's once again so much to unfold, and I feel like the butterfly effect extra clip will clean it a little bit up here more again. My goodness. But yeah, first of all, like mentioned, stunning music video. I'm always mentioning big fan when a music video offers something on its own, because when you have a song that's like 3 minutes and a music video goes 3 minutes and 2 seconds, then, well, like, music videos are always fun, but I would not open it. I would still open it on Spotify, because I just want to listen to the song, because music video doesn't give me anything else where I would say, oh, I need to tune in to see that bit again. This music video does, and it does it beautifully. This intro sets the mood here, like mentioned. Unya looks so stunning. This visual here is also absolutely crazy in a good way. We had a more casual approach again visually, but just shot it way more beautifully. They all look great. The song, once again, it is back to their roots. It is their signature orchestral pop sound in the vocal focus. Stunning, epic type of direction. We got our rock guitar back too, which I think we didn't have for quite a while, or at least like barely, So, just a great song yet again. And like mentioned, the thing is, why I was a bit, or like, what means upset, but like, where I'm a bit, probably would have been cooler if we really did like one Catching Up On GFRIEND video in the space of 4 months, because there I can really take the time to feel and experience the songs longer than, just a few days in between recordings, because these will be the songs that will grow me. I enjoyed them now already, but I will appreciate them so much more after I take the time and start to appreciate them more by just listening to them more, But over the past 2 days, I've just been so obsessed with Yenna's new album and with other stuff I reacted to, the kind of stuff. So right now, I can't go as wowing as I did for Margot, because Margot was just a standout concept that just invites you to be, crazy over it straight away. But Crossroads, just like many of the previous soundtracks, will be the songs that I will so love and appreciate even more. The more I will listen to them, the more time I spend just listening to them and just get to know the groove of it. That's just generally a thing with music. I appreciate it straight away and enjoy it, but some songs will just feel so much better the more you listen to them. And I think GFRIEND is an absolute embodiment of that statement, of that idea, of that mindset. you like it straight away, you absolutely enjoy it for what it is, but after 10, 50 more listens or so, it will become really, really good. And I think Crossroads is exactly that song. It really makes me intrigued to see what we have in store for Apple, because I already saw that the little teaser bit that the one commenter gave me for Apple was something like, what the hell is going on, bitch, what? Again though, I don't think it should we have a group shot here for this one with all of them side by side, so I can't do the but I think that's someone. So I think Jaren was the one with the bluish hair. I looked all great for this. Like mentioned, it's such a more normal music video aesthetically, but still shots are beautiful. We actually still have one decay here, actually. One, okay, but yeah, I think Umji's ability has something to do with her ears, because we always see her listening to recorders and whatnot. But whatever. Enough speculating, enough talking. We're closing in onto the final. We're closing in onto the end. GFRIEND's Crossroads. That was stunning. That was beautiful, and I can't wait to listen to it again down the road. We're now moving on to our second to last video for today. Not the final music video, but instead the second bit in the story, GFRIEND, A Tale of the Glass Bed, Butterfly. Butterfly Effect, one of the key elements, or basically the key element of one of my absolute favorite video games of all time, Until Dawn. If you've never played that, definitely do. Even though it's a horror game, so maybe it won't be for you, but stunning game. So I already see Butterfly Effect. Okay, would this have an effect on this entire thing here? I'm excited to find it out. GFRIEND, A Tale of the Glass Bed, Butterfly. Let's go. It's long enough too.
This is our story.
Oh,
the story of when we ran, our hands clutched tightly together.
Their voices. Something newly recorded for it, I think.
The unbroken road suddenly split into two, and there, darkness descended. But we didn't hesitate. We ran towards the blue light. We knew we'd be together again when we reached that light.
Oh, Sinbi with red hair again. Oh no, Yuji had the red hair in I think Sunrise at Time for the Moon Night.
How far did we run?
Here we are in Sunrise now.
Where is everyone?
Oh, okay, that CGI blood was obvious, but
will we ever break free from this grim and shadowy forest? And then, a song floating through the darkness.
Oh, I like that lens effect. Dirt on the lens. I think the Apple music video will go on full majestic magic. I'm ready for it.
Apple. Sweet and succulent.
That literally sounds like a soundtrack, y'all. What the hell?
Drip past your lips. This is our story. The story of our parting at the fork in the road. Now standing alone before a glimmering red apple.
Damn. Song of oh yeah, I think that's the logo for Valpurgis Night, you know, witch theme. But Song of the Sirens. Ooh. Wait, what was the name? What was Crossroads? What album was Crossroads from? Was it also a separate album? Because like this felt like the start of a trilogy or something, like Song of the Sirens, Valpurgis Night, and then you'd be like, okay, what do we have last? Let me check real quickly. Where was Crossroad from? Was it like a single release? You know, like a single you know what I mean? Like a single release, basically. Some singles. Wait, Song of the Okay, Song of the Sirens actually has a title called Creme Brulee, okay. Wait, so Apple came with a... Never mind. This is part of... Yeah, we did... wait, did we have to... I don't think we had to... the album card at the end of Crossroads, because Crossroads is actually the title track for Labyrinth, which also has that cool cube type of logo there at the start of its album. Okay, so it was basically a trilogy. Okay. Okay. I think we're about to experience the most magical one yet, or the most fantasy-related one, you know? As I mentioned, obviously when you go for something with powers and everything and abilities and all that kind of stuff, you obviously give yourself the opportunity to go for a very, very flourished fantasy-inspired type of concept, which is always pretty cool and unique and just interesting to watch. How about Apple? Apple obviously has a lot of symbolism throughout history, probably a lot of symbolism that I don't even know exactly, you know. But I don't want to. Like, this is the end, you know. This will be the final one. Yeah, but when I like put in Apple symbolism, can mean love, knowledge, wisdom, joy, death, and luxury. So much to symbolize. Good health and future happiness. Obviously the Adam and Eve stuff with Apple is all there too. I guess this is it. I guess I gotta get ready for my final big GFRIEND music video, which, like mentioned, many people said was probably the craziest. Not to date, but is the craziest. So, oh, but yeah, what I actually want to say is that section here. I was like, the moment this thing started, I was like, that's from like this could 100%. This could 1000% play in a Pokemon game. 1000%. If this doesn't sound like Lake theme or something, then I don't know. But alright. Enough talking. It's time. We will 100% reach the 1 hour mark, and I'm totally fine with that. I think that's what this final GFRIEND video 100% deserves. Title track for Song of the Sirens. Our final GFRIEND music video. GFRIEND's Apple. I'm ready. I don't know, but it gotta be. Whew, who's it on thumbnail though? I think it's Sin B and Umji in Blood. I think that's the thumbnail. Back where we started. Or basically ended. So pretty! Oh, and yeah, obviously, the apple from Snow White too. Oh! That color looks so stunning on Simbi, seriously. Rin. Ooh, I love the sound picture. Savanto. Yo, but Umji looks so fierce for this one. Yo, but I love the visuals of this. So royal and majestic. Oh, but Unya and Long belong too, though. Wait, no, what's it? YouTube? No, that's YouTube. Oh, I love the... Oh, the synth there! That chorus! The visuals in this, holy moly. There's Labyrinth, okay. Oh. Oh, Descent of Love. You know, oh! Okay, I did not expect a black look now, but yo, I love this. Already has this little retro vibe in there. Oh wow! Oh, the choreo! Oh, these slight extra vocals here, the kiss. This chorus. Oh wow. Like mentioned, you notice it's hype now because visuals. I really did not expect such goth look now after these bright. What lip ring? Oh. That's okay. That's a bit too much at once. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I understand the comment. You know, the tease with like bitch water. You know, because wow, that's a major switch up. Okay, that's a major switch up. And like mentioned, I said it before we got here. It's so sad that it had to end. Because, like mentioned, this is now where we really got into this extremely big and spectacular type of direction what I talked about. The previous GFRIEND releases, all up until, you know, like mentioned, with a few exceptions, Fingertip and Time for the Moon Knight, which had at least a little bit more of a, you know, more new or like a more, stand out type of visual direction. All the other previous music videos were a bit more normal, a bit more typical, you know, still good and everything, but the music videos rarely made me really go, you know? And that all after Margot, because like I mentioned, Margot, their last song, or like last soundtrack, was my first impression of them. And Margot was just something so wowing, something so spectacular, something so big where you really go, whoa! You know, it was one of these K-pop releases where you really go, whoa! It's not just a great song that makes it go whoa, but also the production and the visuals to it. And that's always something that I like a lot about K-pop, you know? I talked about I like when we have more casual stuff as well, but sometimes these type of releases, you know, which is why Blackpink also goes so spectacular all the way, because it's just always this event type of feeling, you know? You watch this for the first time and you're just like, oh my god, what did I just watch, you know? Did you see that? Did you see that, you know? Didn't you only hear that, but did you see that too? And Apple is exactly that example. Apple was their first music video, and unfortunately also their second to last one, where we really had a big, spectacular, eye-widening, wowing music video. Like I mentioned, other previous films were all good, all fine and everything, but this was now, alongside Margot, in my opinion, the only music video that really made me go speechless for a moment. And it's like, I need more. It's so sad that they're gone now, but I mean, at least we have BBG coming on Witness Day, but okay. But here's the thing again. It is just stunning me visually, but also sonically. Holy moly, that song too. We already went a little bit into the retro. We already dipped a little bit into the retro genre there with the synths for it, but okay. When do we start here? I think we start by just watching it again and pointing out stuff in between. I think that's the best way to attack this colossal release, you know, because this really is something we can talk about a lot. That's why I'm glad we're going over the hour. I don't care. Like, Alone the Heaters already has this, not club vibe, but synth is such a great instrument. It sounds so good. I also think Unya only had long blonde hair for Mako and this, right? And otherwise, no, it's already back to shorter black hair. I mean, look at this, you know? And that's where I like was so caught off guard in the middle, because we really do a full-on visual switch up too, where we go from bright and majestic to dark and powerful. These outfits are amazing. And it's again a big not exactly culture shock, but once again what I saw the GBC or GCP. I think y'all know Karma, you know, the reactor, big fan of her. Where she talked what I already talked about in previous Catching Up video, but we really saw GFRIEND go from girls and teenagers to women. You know, we really saw them develop both visually and sound-wise into from, you know, a more poppy you know, teenage type of sound, you know, at least from them vocal-wise, to really mature and, you know, big explosive type of sound. That's visually again here. Like, they look so fantastic. These dresses are everything. But also look at, like, we actually had a bit more darker red in between and more brightish orange. Maybe it's just the lighting, but Cindy's hair color here looks so stunning. But also the way this opens sound-wise with this majestic string, which actually sounds like a, I don't know what you call it, but like, you know what I mean, probably the instrument. Actually, no, but it's still a gorgeous string. Also, great visual here, but the way kicks in here though, like, is she the Magne? Is the Magne of GFRIEND? I think she is, right? I think is the Magne. Let me check really quickly, because she always gave me that kind of vibe, because I always, like mentioned, said that she has a very remarkable soft visual in some way, but also just visually felt the most Magne to me in some sense. So please let me be right, that I don't sound like an idiot. But yeah, I think is the Magne. Like, I think she's 23, right? The B Umji. Yeah, Umji's the Magne. So her coming in here like that really gave me type of Gaion vibes from Boca, you know what I mean? Actually kind of similar to, wait, this we actually released so close to another. Wait, Ever was released on 15th July, and I think, when did Boca release? I think September 20th or something like that. So just a few months apart, but similar to Dreamcatcher's Boca, the Magne comes, it's so fierce and strong here, you know? Wow, that's really the fiercest I've seen Umji go. And so stunning. Obviously, clock visuals in the choreo looks stunning, but there was, and also actually we have the garden reference, you know, Garden of Eden, the apple. I guess that's what they are intending here. It's obviously not the Garden of Eden, but just the garden in general. Taking a garden for this is already quite obviously symbolism for it, but. Such a soft but hypnotizing type of instrumental, which fits for Song of the Siren, you know? That was our first verse, and it sounds so good. Like mentioned, we go into such a somewhat soothing, somewhat more, it's just a very calming sound picture, you know? All instrumentals we have in this, otherwise, actually not two-layer, but still rather full beat picture, instrumental picture, have a really calming effect on me straight away, which, like mentioned, suits the Song of the Siren, because obviously the sirens in mythology are, like, I think the richest sirens, just what sirens are in general, are the sea sirens that, like, sing so beautifully and have the boats and the fishermen hear that and hypnotize them with it before they then kill them and everything. So that really has that effect on me straight away. Something so You know, something so hypnotizing. I want more. You know, I feel the energy of the sound. But also visually again, because like mentioned, we're back in them together now. And we went from you know, them as schoolers and everything, and then going into forests and lakes and whatnot, to now basically going to the end of that path and reaching paradise. Hell, you know, that's what we can still basically theorize here, what exactly this resembles for them at the end. But like, we now have this extremely royal looking place. Everything feels royal. They look royal, they sound stunning, they look stunning, and everything here, like mentioned, has this very bright and royal theme and look to it still. That's once again such visually, in the combination with this extremely stunning and harmonizing sound picture, is so cool. But I also want to go for the lyrics, because I think the lyrics will also have quite a symbolism here. Like mentioned, we are at the hour mark now already, but I easily want to take 10 more minutes or so for this. I really want to take my time for this. I really want to take my time for this last song, because I can honestly straight away say, without now having gone into further detail for everything else left, easily one of the best, if not their second best behind Margot. Seriously, or the best with Margot. Because I feel like this song will also go so strong on this. Oh my god, okay. On the briar-choked road, blood-red footsteps were made. Why does that icy decision hurt me so? Was it a mistake? You know? The decision of going that path instead of the other. You know? The blood-red footsteps remain. We saw them, or them, or like, I think they generally, they all pass the same path, and I think that what we saw there in that video symbolized the path all for them together, you know, so that everyone took it basically the same, but we also one obviously get it, where they hurt their foot, and that's why they bleeded everything, and that's why the blood-red footsteps remain. What does briar-choked mean, though? Wait, I gotta check that. Briar-choked? What is that for a word? Briar-choked road? It actually says something. Oh, never mind, we go to what briar means. A plant having a usually wooden okay. On the briar-choked road, you know, so the briars, the wood things in the forest where she hit her ankle. I see. Hurts me so, was it a mistake? That's already pretty cool. Oh no, the sweet sand, bright ruby drops draw me in. Ruby drops, ruby in the red crystal. That's cool reference. The sweet scent, you know, like mentioned, the siren, the sweet scent of the apple, tempting it in. Lead me more into temptation. Yes, your scent, your color infuse me with pleasure. Okay, I think this is also not the first time I really go deep into the lyrics, because I think Apple just really is that song, is the type of release. Because like mentioned, visually and sound-wise, it's something so more overwhelming, so much more packed than anything they've done at that point. And that's a cool thing, you know? Like mentioned, I could have obviously gone more into the details for the previous lyrics too. Like, I actually missed that they had all their names within one of their songs. But Apple, just due to the symbolism alone, just invites you so much to finish watching it and then immediately go into it more into detail. And I'm doing that here. I'm doing that. I hope some of you are still with me here and enjoy just me going through this in detail, because I have a lot of fun with this. And now the pre-chorus. And this pre-chorus is... That pre-chorus is, ooh. Along this, calling me, na, 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 na. And then again, da, da, na, 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 na. So we have a very catchy and sing-alongable little melody going on that we repeat it twice. So it's not you could technically only do it once and go into the chorus, but we make it twice to make it feel fuller, to make it feel even more, you know, like a very satisfying build-up to this chorus. And then do a great little, come and dance with me. A great English lyric you can sing along as well. This pre-chorus is perfect. Here again, call me, the word inside me crumbles, glittering crystal. You know, we had a lot of crystal visual references too, I think, for, I think it was Fallen Lights too. It's actually been 40 minutes or so we checked the video out already, my goodness, okay. Until my lips desire your rattler, coming, yeah. I really like the symbolism here with everything apple, everything color red, you know, ruby, blood, apple. But now the chorus. This chorus is, alongside Margot, one of these choruses that immediately makes me go, oh. These synths there sound so good. Na 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 na. Ooh. And then a second half where we have the little ad-lib too, with dance, dance, and kiss and whatnot. And then this extremely stunning YouTube lyric. Ooh, okay. That's the fairy dance. Starlight shines on me. Translucent glass bats glowing red. We're back with our glass bats glowing red now this time because we have blood in them probably. Don't look back. Don't let yourself worry. In the sweet darkness, the witching hour descends. No, that's generally the thing where we now go more into this witch and magic theme because you know, just magic and just magic in general is a lot about, you know, like, you know, potions and just spells and everything that make people desire you, you know, love spells, as example, all that kind of stuff. So again, it all culminates together. It all culminates together in some way, and that is so freaking cool. First half sounds so great already, but the second half with the we are kiss, we are yeah dance, you know, kiss and dance, obviously, because you hear the sound, you feel the Lord, you feel captivated by whoever is putting that spell onto you, and then obviously, you know, that once again goes more into this erotic and love type of direction with kissing and dancing together and everything. It all just fits so full, complete, and just it all fits so on point. Everything in this release just fits so much more bigger and stunning, and that is so freaking Apple, y'all. Holy moly. This release is everything. Like, seriously. I totally agree with that comment that said, bitch, what? Because this is everything. Just wow. The chorus, like mentioned again, the music video and the song here. The song alone already feels so stunning, but when you then add this music video and all the lyric symbolism on top of it, it goes from, oh my god, this is so good, to holy shit, this is insane. And that's what just made me so sad because it was the second to last. Why? We are dance. We always kiss. But then this YouTube vocal here. Woo! Infusing with color all my great decisions, you know, so the dark decisions she made, now we get the red color sprinkled into that to make it feel a bit more life again. But also again, he had the desire from the spell of the sand and everything, so everyone comes up to YouTube like that. This details in this release, I can't. Now the second part again. It's pretty short for verse, you know, but it sounds great. Nothing, no words can stop me here. Pass my fingers and lips stream of red nectar. Okay, but oh, the visuals! And the funny thing is, like mentioned, for the previous three Catching Up On GFRIEND videos, we had done chorus queens, vocal queens, and visual queens. And all three of these apply for this one too, especially Apple. So I'm just gotta put in cable queens on this one for this time. Because, like, seriously, like mentioned, Margot was one of my favorite songs 2020. From what I know, when I listened back to it in November, I was like, oh my god, this is on par for me with La Di Da and all that kind of stuff, and Boca and so on. One of my favorite 2020 releases. And the more we now went from from the beginning to more previous songs for them, like their more middle release songs, basically. I was like, okay. I'm thinking all this is all enjoyable, but nothing thus far comes really close to Margot in the release impact department. But Apple is that. Just wow. Apple is, again, the lyrics are on point. No words can stop me here. Lips stream of red nectar fall, which can be symbolized as blood, maybe, or again from the apple juice and whatnot. Then the dizzying sand draws me near. I like it. The more I like it all, you know, where she already gets basically captivated by that scent of the either the spell or the apple and everything. It's It's so good. And then again, this absolutely gorgeous chorus. I have the Labyrinth reference. Oh, from which cover did... Actually, which cover did this remind me of? Was it from... Which cover had that visual with a butterfly? Wait, Silence of the Lambs, right? Silence of the Lambs had that cover. Or, actually, not that cover exactly, but didn't it have smoke too? No, it had the butterfly, but I don't think it did. Nah, it didn't have the smoke. But, like... There was not... I have some type of album in my mind, or, like, cover in my mind, that goes for a similar, or had, like, a similar, you know, album cover, and I think that may be a reference to it. Holy moly, why can't I find this when I put in Sweet Dreams song? Come on. From Euromedics. Yeah, was it that? Probably not, but I'm gonna check quickly too. Then I don't know. But does a smoking butterfly have some type of symbolism? I found nothing straight away. But I feel like everything here could be symbolism for something, you know, so I'm a bit more. But again, this pre-chorus. Both the pre-chorus and the chorus has something so addicting and catching sing-alongable to it straight away. Call me, na 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 na, and the we oh. So this song, once again, it's not just music video-wise so insane, but... And again, this song just captivates this song captivates, again, like mentioned, this absolute stunning, captivating feeling. It totally feels like a siren song. It's also comfortable, it's also cooling and enjoyable to listen to. Nothing is loud, nothing is too screeching or anything. It's just a beautiful sound picture with all the gorgeous vocals. It all harmonizes so well together. And here again we have the symbolism, you know, with the desire and lust and love topic that can be symbolized with the apple, where we now have them here, like try to hint basically that they're gonna kiss each other and everything, you know, trying to rival Red Velvet for the gayest girl group position. But you know, totally fits here. We add again into the symbolism of the song and the title and everything, so works pretty well. And then again, this chorus. And this switch up too. I mean, what? We got the entire music video for this very, very stunning royal white look. And then boom, goth queens. My god, the styling here. And again, the instrumental here. You choose hair with the bluish in it. That also kind of reminds me of something. Where did I see that before? Where is that? I feel like that's also, everything feels like symbolism here. Where they cut each other's hair. Wasn't it also from some type of story or what's the name for it? I don't know the English word for it. What's the name? Fairy tales. I think this is also something I've read in a fairy tale before. Where we like had like the daughters or the castle girls, basically, of a king or something like that. We have that type of imagery and whatnot in it. I feel like, once again, fits into this entire very fantasy-related and direction type of release. It's too much! And the choreo, too! And again, this ASMR-like kiss, dance, my goodness. Also, actually, are they trying to resemble a glass bed apple? You know, because usually, actually, I think this is supposed to be a glass bed that's supposed to symbolize an apple, and we have this red thing going on for the symbolism of blood and everything. Oh my goodness, this is too much. This is too much. What visually with the lighting behind them. Bridge sounds insane. Let the festival I dare to imagine come alive. And again, just styling in this. Look at Umji! Who's there here though with the burning tree? First of all, lip ring, holy moly, but here we go even more into the entire witch's standing, because obviously dancing in front or around something that's burning, obviously very witch magic and like summoning type of related, but the lyrics here add now a lot too again. Obviously in the bridge itself, there's no turning back when the night turns restless. Let the festival I dare to imagine come alive again. The festival with the witches and everything. It's actually something that wait. Now here in Germany, I think we have a very local spot here in Germany, but it's actually quite a big thing. Yeah, exactly. The Walpurgis Night, of course. Walpurgis Night, the German Night of the Witch explained. Yeah. I think it actually dawned here in Germany, you know, because I think Germany in general did a lot of fairy tale stuff over the course of, you know, just wait. I gotta get my my knowledge back here. Yeah, exactly. The Brothers Grimm, Jacob and William, with German, of course. You know, that's all. This is the type of stuff you learn in school, and you think you forget about it, but then get kind of the crumbles back into it. And this is what I mean here. You know, this is the type of release, and oh my god, we're getting it to 80 minutes, but I'm here for it. This is the type of release yet again, which is such a standout thing for me in K-pop. Nowadays, so much music is just about flexing, money, you know, that type of stuff. You know, 1,000 times we hear that type of stuff. And then we get these gems, these diamonds within all the rocks. You know, you have the sea of rocks there, and drown in between all these rocks. You dive in there, or like, you know, scratch it all aside, and you find these little diamonds that just aren't just so stunning to look at, but there's so much more to them. And GFRIEND's Apple, which dawned or like went full on into this more fantasy magic direction than any other of the releases did, is that type of diamond. Because again, the Walpurgis Night, which is the title of the album that came after that, actually kind of makes you think, you know, like mentioned, some of the sirens suits this a lot, but Walpurgis Night would have been even better, because that is the festival they're talking about. This festival she's talking about here. Where is it? Let the festival I dare to imagine come alive. I'm 100% sure that they were referencing the Walpurgis Night here, because it all has to do with witches, which they're implying to be now from this point on, or at least here with the ability thing that we talked about. Yeah, that's what I meant, you know, because I'm like, wait a second, I have a very local thing here, which we talked a lot about in school back then in German classes, the Walpurgis Nacht, you know, because obviously the Gebrüder Grimm are Germans who wrote tons of fairy tales, including probably stuff that is symbolized in here, you know, so this release is everything. It would be, even if the song would be shit, which it obviously isn't, this release would still be so freaking cool, because there's just so much to it. It isn't your, is that a thing you usually say in English too? In Germany we would say 0815. It isn't your generic, typical stuff you've heard 1,000 times before type of release. There's a weight to it, so much symbolism, so much detail, so much to theorize, so much to think about, so much to interpretate. And then, like mentioned, it all sounds so fantastic too. It's also greatly portrayed, both visually and sound-wise within the lyrics. Let the festival I dare to imagine come alive. We then have the reference here with, I actually don't know who of them is it. I actually can't tell who it is. Like, I actually can't. But they are dancing around that burning apple tree. I don't know if the burning apple tree itself is also again a symbolism for something. But like mentioned, we all know that the witch fire with the big fire you know, where witches dance around the campfire, or something that just burns in general. You know, that's a symbolism for the apple thing. But burning apple tree, is that a symbolism for something straight away? Apple tree? No, I don't want to know if you can burn apple wood in a fireplace. I want to know if that's some symbolism. I don't think so, though. Like burning apple tree. Okay, I don't get something for it. I guess they just then now use, because they go for apple in general, the apple as the main choice of visual for this. So they then burn that down to once again symbolize the entire witch aesthetic. But I actually want to know, who is that? Is that, who is, like, the hair seems red, so I would expect it's Cindy, but dancing in front of burning apple tree. GFRIEND. I don't think I can find it, but my guess is it will be Simbi because she has the red hair here. That would be my guess. Like I can't identify the face here enough. But again, because I've now been obsessing for like 20 minutes or so for just the visual and the music videos, the song again. The song itself is fantastic and just carries over what this music video basically provided. Because often we have songs that aren't bad or necessarily bad, but the songs 100% evaluate them way much more, where you're like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, and then on re-listens you're like, it's fine, but nothing I want to listen to over and over. You know, I feel like a lot of big releases, artist self-releases, you know, and it's not meant as an insult or as a something negative, but like as example, there are a lot of Blackpink releases where I'm like, hey, with the music video, this feels like the biggest thing ever on re-listens. Hey, I enjoy this a lot, but it's the type of song you listen to once or twice a day, but nothing I can picture myself listening to on loop. Mago was a song I've listened to on loop for nights now, and Apple would be the type of song. It is that siren-like song that absolutely carries over this absolutely harmonizing, captivating, stunning type of sound. It is a release that has so much to offer visually and is easily the best music video to date. Even better than Mago. You know, Mago was just a fun girls' night out. This has so much to it. All captivated and implemented within the lyrics as well. I think this is why I would actually consider, I gotta see yet if it would be even better for me, sound-wise, for me, than Mago. But I would 100% consider Apple GFRIEND's best release. Easily one of 2020's best releases, from what I've seen. You know, 2020 is still not seen everything there, but I saw a lot, you know, cool stuff like It's Not Big La Di Da, Boca, you know, and Love Sick Girls actually also pretty stunning and whatnot. And I would not only consider GFRIEND's best release, one of 2020's best releases, but with everything coming in here. The sound, the lyrics, that stunning pre-chorus, their stunning vocals, the stunning chorus, the stunning bridge, the music video, the symbolism, everything in it. I would consider this one of the best K-pop releases I've seen. It's simply one of these K-pop releases that I watch, listen, and break down, and just know this is it. This is the type of release you look down or like back to again in years to come and you will still be absolutely flashed by it. And I'm so excited already to check out reactions to this and see Former Therapy go crazy over it. Because this release is everything. The best GFRIEND release, one of 2020's best releases, and easily one of my favorite K-pop releases that I've listened to and checked out thus far. And given now that this is the final GFRIEND music video that we had the pleasure to check out together. Actually, I haven't even talked about that yet, where they grow like thorns and whatnot, which I think just adds to the witch theme. With this final shot, with the queen sitting on the throne, because like mentioned already earlier, I will put K-pop queens on the title this on the thumbnail this time after we had chorus, vocal, and visual queens. And with this as the final shot of the Catching Up On GFRIEND videos, and like mentioned, it is the final because GFRIEND sadly is no more, which is a crime, which is a travesty, especially given that this was their second to last release, where we now really started to pick up business. I take this final shot of the Queen sitting on their thrones, going down to them, and say, I had so much fun with this. I enjoyed this a lot. And if you guys enjoyed my finale, true finale, fun catching up on GFRIEND video. If you did, gladly leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on today's music videos? But obviously, especially the conversation, the moment that is GFRIEND's Apple. Tell me all your thoughts, theories, and everything down below in the comments, please. Like mentioned, also tell me who sat here now with me for, I don't know, how much time did we now spend on this Apple, on Apple itself? I feel like Apple actually at this point would, I don't know if I want to give it its own video. I feel like it's fine to keep it here. Maybe I will make a, I'm actually not sure right now. Do I want to? Actually not sure right now. I did this for La-Di-Da, for Everglow, where I did the 4 videos for them there, and then decided, okay, La-Di-Da needs its own bit, and I just cut that off and just upload it separately. I will make a poll, so either this is now, you know, the finish of the Apple video or the finish of the Catching Up video. I will let you guys decide for it. But yeah, whatever this now may be, if this is now the ending to the Catching Up on video or the ending to the Apple separate video upload, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, tell me all thoughts down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well, or support my Patreon, which help me a lot. Like mentioned, this is it. I wouldn't say it's a bit sad, but like mentioned, it is sad that GFRIEND is no more, because like I think this was really the pinnacle, and it's overweight. Like, wow, how can you release this and end it less than a year after? That just makes no sense to me, you know. But it sadly happened, and nothing we can do about it anymore. But simply insane, simply fantastic, and yeah. Thank you, buddies, for being here with me for these 60 music video reactions over the past 2 weeks now, I think. And yeah, I've always just talked about it. This is far from being it with GFRIEND on this channel. We will be doing maybe some dance content. We will maybe be doing some more performances and whatnot. But obviously, most importantly, we will be checking out every single GFRIEND album and B-side. You know, I don't know right now how much it is exactly, how many albums there were. I think 3 albums, 3 full albums, and like 8 to 10 mini albums or so sold out. So we'll see, and up until Wednesday, where we will see each other again with the VIVIZ debut, I will up until that point make a schedule for myself and see, okay, how will I be doing this from now on? We'll be doing like 1 every 2 weeks or 1 every month or whatnot, so we can see how often we see each other again with more GFRIEND. But we're far down from GFRIEND on this channel. We still have a lot to go with them, and obviously we have so much other cool stuff to look forward to as well. So for whatever content you may be interested in, or whatever content you may want to tune in for, I hope to see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, have been happy, have a great time, have a great start into the week, and see you again soon with more K-pop reactions. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon with more GFRIEND, and on Wednesday with the VIVIZ debut.